fame. Welcome, everyone. I'm Greg Davies and this is Taskmaster. We reach the halfway point at the end of today's show. Then the downhill race begins as 5 people hurtle towards the ultimate career goal of becoming a Taskmaster champion. They can't aim any higher than that because the next rung on the ladder is the position of Taskmaster himself. And for that, they'll have to wait because my doctor tells me that if I continue with my current lifestyle, I'm going to live for up to 4 more years. The 5 adversaries tonight are Iain Stirling, Joe Thomas, Lou Sanders, Paul Sinha and Sian Gibson. And now for a man I hate. Oh, I'm sorry, that is the wrong word. And now for a boy with wonky teeth that I hate. It's little Alex Horne!
I've designed a game for you.
Have you?
Yep. Do you want to play it?
Yep.
It's called What's in My Pocket?
Right.
What do you think's in my pocket, Greg? There's a pocket?
From my knowledge of you over a period of now years, my guess is the sort of thing that you would have in your pocket would be another pocket.
Yes, yes.
I genuinely didn't know.
Do you want another game of What's in My Pocket?
Sure.
What do you think's in this pocket?
It would be too obvious for it to be another pocket.
No, it is another pocket. It's another pocket. Do you want another game? Another game of What's in My Pocket?
There will be some play on pocket. Pocket watch?
Well, yeah, pretty much. It's a locket, little locket. Do you want to play What's in My Locket?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think's in the locket?
Another little pocket.
Yeah, another little pocket. Yeah.
Right, let's get today's prize task happening, please.
Certainly. And today the contestants have brought in the best face.
OK, today we're going to start with Lou.
It's the face of the baby that we would have.
Or perhaps will have.
Yes, or perhaps we'll
Let's
have.
decide it on
if
this.
I get 5 points.
Is that what it takes, Lou? You'd be prepared to have a child with me for 5 points. OK. OK.
Here is he.
No, it's off. Well done, Lou. Who's next? Paul.
I was vanity searching Paul Sinha plus fat and found that there was somewhere that sold these.
How big is it, Paul?
Yeah, I was going to say... It's absolutely massive.
The face is 2 foot tall.
That was taken 3 years ago when I was over 14 stone. I'm now 11.5 stone. So... This is especially for Greg, because in episode 1, his mum was in, and his mum said to my agent, can you ask Paul for some tips on weight loss? I think Greg needs it.
Mum! Lovely. Who's next? Sian.
I've just got... What's that face?
Now, this will split the audience age-wise. Who has no idea what's that?
Ian! Joe!
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who
that is. I mean...
It's the face.
It's Face Man from
Face.
18.
Yeah.
Real name, Templeton Peck. Buzzed, 5 points.
Yes. Do you know what his name is in Taiwan?
No.
No.
Wow, not that good, are you? Tell him, Alex.
Well, we both know, don't we? It's Xiao Bai. It literally means a good-looking, pampered and sleek man. Like me.
It's a great face.
Thanks.
Who's next? Joe.
This is the face of an animal called the blobfish.
Here it is.
There it is. That's what it looks like.
Whoa.
And
That's
I
how
think...
your mum sees you, Greg.
OK.
Mum!
I like it because I think it knows that that's what it looks like.
They don't have any bones or teeth. The main thing they do is conserve energy.
Well, it is disgusting. It is a... What was it? What face?
Well, it's best face.
Best face. Interesting. Iain.
I've brought my onesie from home.
Here it is.
What I don't like the idea of is if you were naked underneath that and you unzipped it...
I'm I'm not naked or anything. I've got other things.
Oh, yeah? What have you got?
Yeah, I've got
Two
like,
little tongues?
No, I've got like... I've got like a T-shirt, mate.
Really nice. Happy with this?
You can do like whatever you want.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got like... So this is the whole package.
Oh, well, that is... I mean, it is quite light material, isn't it? You really are...
Yeah,
you really are bobbling around in there.
There we go, you've seen all 5.
Well, that is incredible. OK, 1 point to Joe. Easy. OK, 2 points. Oh, dear. Lou isn't going to like this. If it had been a better-looking baby and I thought there was a future for us, I would be giving you more points.
OK, 2 to Lou.
Fortunately for Sian, I was a massive fan of the A-Team, and so I'm giving her 3 points just for a picture of face from the A-Team.
OK, so it's now between your face and Paul Sinha's face.
Correct. In an act of absolutely disgusting ego, I'm going to put his big old face in second place.
So Greg
You've
Davies
got to
gets the
reward
5
that
points.
sort of
Yeah.
effort. Iain takes 5 points. Come on, man. Get something happening.
I will get something happening, of course. This one involves that thing you keep pouring in all my drinks, sand. Hello, Paul.
How'd you do, Alex?
I'm OK. I'm just going to put this through there. Is that all right?
Oh my God, I'm only 5 foot.
Yes, me too. Comfortable?
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable, yeah.
OK. Thank you, Joe. Good luck.
Divert the sand from bucket A into bucket B.
You may not touch the sand. You may not move the buckets. You may not leave the room.
Most sand diverted into bucket B wins. Your time stops when the sand stops. Sand stops.
So this goes through there.
Oh, could you have my tea, please?
No,
What do you mean?
I'm not authorised. Can I just...
Hang on about. Right, what's the game here? What is it? What I've got these. Right, what? Oh, where's the clue?
You may not move the buckets, you may not leave the room. I am lost. Can I just say, I think this show is a bit heightist.
Heightist?
Because that's the second task so far where I've been at a slight disadvantage.
Funnily enough, it didn't even occur to me. Right, let's see some stuff.
OK, well, we're going to start with Sian and also Joe Thomas. Here we go.
Oh, I see. Oh, there is sand in there.
I am making a pig's ear out of this, aren't I? There's got to be a way that I can use a flip-flop. Is that... No, that don't work.
Up you come.
Interesting system.
Oh, my word. How much sand is in there?
There's a bucket full of sand.
There's a lot of sand in a bucket of sand, isn't there?
Pop that in there. It's one way, isn't it? I mean, that's what you... I mean, that's what... I mean, that's made it worse. There's a lot, isn't there? I mean, is it that sort of thing? No, not really. God, this is a fucking disaster.
The sand has stopped.
Happy with that.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sean, I think I've identified your systematic approach to all tasks, and I've written it down as this: panic, then make do, then panic.
That sums it up.
Joe, I thought it was a very precise start, checking the sand with a spoon to see the volume of sand we've got.
what you do
and then
first.
you just lost your mind. You opted, I've jotted this down, for mounting an egg cup into a toilet roll. And then saying, and I quote, is it that sort of thing?
I think I did have one in the bottom as well. I didn't work out whether I had one on each end.
Did he double cupped it?
Yeah, for no reason at all. But he did manage to convey 56% of the bucket's sand.
Did he?
Yep. Sean, 54%.
Sorry to end things so abruptly, but... Welcome back to Taskmaster. In these uncertain times, at least we can be sure it's the start of part 2, isn't that right, Alex?
I don't know, Greg. But what I do know is that before the break, the rivals were trying to get sand from bucket A into bucket B. Next up, his name's Iain, and he has a law degree.
Oh, you shit! Oh, I've touched the bucket.
You may not touch the sand. You may not move the bucket. Move the buckets. I thought it said touch the buckets. I absolutely moved that bucket. I absolutely moved the bucket. Can I move the bucket back? I mean... That was there, wasn't it? This has gone terribly wrong. You may not touch the sand. Well, I've done that. You may not move the buckets. Done that. You may not leave the room. Fuck it, let's do that as well. What a waste of everyone's time, you idiot!
I mean, aside from the fact you're going to get no points for this, I cannot fault that.
I'm a triple threat.
Who's next?
Next is a loophole. Sorry, a loophole. A Lou and Paul. We have... Egg cups, is it?
Well, that's what they look like. I'm going to make an idiot of myself.
OK. The key is not to panic.
So you reckon this is the best method?
Can't think of anything better at the moment.
Ooh, quite nice, that. And the thing is just to do it in a calm way. You know, you don't need no drama.
No. Santa's now stopped, Lou, thank you.
Yes.
Looking at the things that were offered, and I just think the colander was the biggest volume.
It's a shame it's got all those holes in.
Paul? I'm sort of intrigued because you're such a logical, clever man.
I'm not a clever man, we've established that now. When you do the task, Alex says you don't know how the others have done.
Quite right.
So I'm thinking as long as I get sand into the bucket, then at least some fuckwit's going to disqualify himself.
Guilty.
And at least I can get 2 points.
And he did get 2 points. He got 23% of the sand, so...
Paul did?
Less than half of the others we've seen so far, but...
Yeah, but I'm amazed it was that much.
Yeah.
Did I win?
her method got 68% of the sand. So Lou... With 5 points. On the other point... So it's 5 points to Lou, 4 to Joe, 3 to Sian, 2 to Paul, incredibly, 0 to Iain. With that score, Lou is in first place, Iain and Joe are in last place, joint with 5.
Hey!
There we go.
Good. What now, baby?
Oh, I think you mean what ow, baby. Ow! Oh!
Oh, shit.
Oh, you just caught me on the ear there, Paul. Oh, sorry, that just caught me on the...
Are you all right?
You all right?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Welcome.
I do apologise, Alex.
I don't trust a thing you say, Alex.
No?
I don't know what's going on now. I'm getting nervous, and there's, like, blood on that.
Oh.
Christ.
Oh, you clever man.
Oh. Make the most realistic injury using food.
You have 5 minutes to choose your ingredients, then 10 minutes to make your realistic injury.
If 2 or more people use tomato ketchup, they're disqualified. I won't go that basic.
It's a challenging double bluff, isn't it?
Your time starts now.
I'm going to take on this double bluff.
Who's first, please?
First to cause edible damage is Lou.
What happens when you go out with a belt that doesn't fit and a hungry dog wants to attack your leg? Belt up, kids, or end up like this idiot with noodles on his leg.
There you go. Yeah.
Genuinely quite horrific. I mean, slightly detracted from it when you said, end up like this idiot with noodles on his leg.
I thought they were maggots.
Yeah, it looks like maggot. It looks like it's been there for days.
They will set in eventually. Yeah. Great start.
OK.
Who's next?
How about Joe Thomas having a very unhappy birthday?
Stay vigilant. Like, even if you've done a lot of birthdays, don't get cocky, don't get arrogant. This can happen all too quickly. This can happen before you even know whether you're coming or going. Once you've had a few birthdays, you get a bit arrogant. I was jogging in, showing off to some friends I've got round. I've tripped, and the candles have gone into my right eye. I've learned my lesson.
Incredibly impressive production values on that safety video.
Yes.
The injury itself was fantastic.
It was made out of a cake. It was a nice tasting injury.
Yeah. Sort of general message about stay humble.
Yeah.
Don't, which I think is take home in whether you have birthdays or not.
Yeah.
Which you would, but even if you never, literally never age, stay humble.
Great. Lovely message as well. Stay humble. Who's next?
We're going to see Paul Sinha's gruesome attempt.
I mean, Paul, it was a nice touch with the crossword. And I loved the acting in the lead up to the injury when he clearly had a giant mouthful of ketchup. What is the clue for this crossword? Rubbish. Right, looks like we've made it to the end of part 2 then. Well done, us. Welcome back. It's the start part of 3.
I think you mean the start.
You don't correct me! Right. I'd like Alex to bring us up to speed and smile and wink after every word he says that's got an E in it.
Great. Thanks, Greg. Before the break, it was injury going on. Jay Thomas, birthday, ow. Paul Sinha, coughing, blood lots, and Lou Dog, mouth thigh. Now, Iain Stirling.
Why? Why have you done this to me? I can't feel my toes.
I mean, horrific. But I honestly think if I was called in to look at that injury, I would go, oh, my God, are those baked beans?
Because he sawed my leg off with a baked bean tin.
Ah. Oh, there is some logic.
Oh, there's always logic. Sometimes it's more hidden than others.
Who's next, please?
Finally, it's Sian Gibson's attempt, and she seemed to genuinely enjoy this, as you'll tell by her lovely cackle. Here we go.
I'm chuffed with that. See ya. Bye.
It's absolutely horrific, obviously. Disgusting injury, very convincing. The only thing I was confused by was the narrative.
Alex was writing, fell on his pen as he was eating a sandwich. There was a lot of blood and a duck came past.
The duck was a scavenger
Yes.
after Alex's clumsy writing accident.
She made it using basically breakfast, tomatoes, bread, brown sauce, egg and sausages.
Yeah.
You know, that's the ingredients.
It's very hard to be mean to anybody here. Oh, no, it isn't. I'll give Paul Sinha 1 point for spitting ketchup onto a newspaper. I'm going to give Sian 5 points, and the other 3, I'm going to tie them on 4 points each.
5 points to Sian Gibson!
Bang! Bang! More!
OK, well, it's time to play catch. Team catch. Ready?
Oh, yes.
Oh, hello.
Hiya, you all right?
Hello, Iain.
Hey, Alex.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I think he was most excited to see me.
There you go.
Thank you. Shall I read it?
Yeah.
Have a long-distance game of catch with this beach ball.
One team member must be filmed in one location, throwing the ball out of shot.
Another team member must then be filmed in another location, catching the ball correctly and throwing the ball out of shot.
Another team member must then be filmed in another location, catching the ball correctly and throwing the ball out of shot, and so on.
Greatest distance apparently covered by the beach ball wins. You have 2 months.
Wow!
2
Your time
months.
starts now.
Do you want to do it at home with a pump?
All right, let's start with a team of 3. Iain, Lou and Paul.
Thank you.
Not bad. Tell me how many different places there were.
Well, the chain came to an end there because the ball didn't go out of shot and we ran out of people to throw it between the two. I had to go to a different person every time.
But
There was no way anyone could catch that because it didn't leave the frame.
there's another one of me in Edinburgh with a kilt on.
Unfortunately, it didn't leave the frame. But I would say they've covered quite a distance.
Yeah?
In total, 10,557 miles.
Oh, right.
OK, now we're going to see Joe and Sian's video.
Come on!
Well done, you called it.
Where are we?
Oh, it's so great to be here with you in Johannesburg, Sean. Filming in the...
8.
9.
10.
Wow, well done for catching that here in Malaysia.
4.
Here we are in New Zealand. It's great, isn't it? 5 from New Zealand. 12.
Maybe I'm being suspicious, but it seems like you were just standing with Ramesh Ranganathan.
He does a lot of travel shows, and I just popped along
he does.
with him.
Yeah, I mean, Wales, New York, Johannesburg, Tokyo, Wales, Rome, Malaysia, Spain, New Zealand, London. That's quite the mileage.
Is it? If we dare to imagine that Sian and Ramesh may have been deceiving us, have you worked out?
Well, then it'll be Wales to London, to London, to London, to Wales, to London, to London, to London, to London, to London, 466 miles.
Right.
I mean, I would say we'd got more footage from Paul, and he travelled more than twice the distance that you did just by himself. Do you want to see Paul by himself?
Yes.
This is Paul playing catch with himself around the country. On it goes.
Thank you very much. On it goes.
1,142 miles.
On his own?
On his own.
I'll give Joe and Sian 2 points and the trio 3 points.
OK.
But, and no one's going to argue with me over this, Paul Sinha gets a bonus point.
Yeah.
OK, so 4 points to Paul Sinha.
What's next, Alex?
OK, here is a Taskmaster twist on one man and his dog at last. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Alex.
Hello, Sian.
Hiya.
OK.
How are you?
Very well, actually, yeah. Everything all right with you at home, etc.?
What do you mean?
Heard the most ping-pong balls into the ping pong pen?
It's about 36 metres away.
Wow.
You may only touch the ping pong balls with the basketball, that's that, the string, that's underneath, or one little finger. Sometimes you think your little finger's stronger than it is, actually.
You may not move the ping pong pens.
So I've got to get that over there.
All the balls, or as many as possible.
OK.
You have 10 minutes. Your time starts now.
Should we talk about what constitutes a herd?
The verb to herd means to move in a group, so we were hoping they would probably take all 100 over in one go, just shepherd them into the other pen.
Herd them in.
And we're going to start with Joe and Lou herding ping pong balls.
So one way would be that sort of thing. There's one.
Start.
You might even be tempted to put one like that. We'll just take those two down initially.
I'm just going to take these while I'm thinking about it.
OK.
That'll be 4.
7 minutes left, Joe.
Yeah. Oh God. OK.
Well, that's 2 in.
2 minutes gone.
This is hopeless. Do you have any scissors?
I can offer you scissors. Hello, Joe.
Can I have scissors?
Yes?
Can I cut the ball open? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to cut it open before it goes down, because...
Why do you need to cut it open before it goes down?
Oh, I don't know. Can you cut this last? No, I'm a feminist. Am I a feminist?
In there.
Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby.
It's quite cute how they all crowd at the edge. How long is this?
1 minute 40.
OK, let's get some of them. It's very hard to do more than one at a time.
15 seconds.
In your pop.
9 seconds. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Lou.
Tell you what, Lou, the thing is, people say this is a frivolous entertainment show, and yet you started a feminist debate halfway.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm a feminist. Am I a feminist? Joe, can I make a personal observation?
Go on.
In a lot of the previous tasks, I've thought that you were spiralling into some kind of depression, an existential crisis.
Yeah.
But you said all the ping pong balls look quite cute crowded around the edge of...
This was good for me.
Yeah.
Since then, I actually do that twice a week now.
Statistics?
Joe, well over half of them in the other pen, 51%.
Wow.
Lou,
yes?
She also got 51%. Lou.
Oh. Whoa!
That's weird. So weird.
It's the last link to break for Series 8, Episode 5. What a moment. So please, rather than applaud, can we all just sigh? Welcome back. Now, where were we?
So before the break, they were trying to herd table tennis balls from a pen at one end of a platform into a pen at the other end. Here are Paul, Sinha, Iain Stirling and Sian.
Is the basketball a red herring?
No, it's a basketball.
10 minutes. There to there. You do it like that.
I'm not going to go crazy, I'm just going to do a few at a time. I've lost one.
We're going individual.
That's half your time gone.
Brilliant.
Oh, Jesus, I'm not even halfway.
This is pure, unadulterated speed.
98 left, Iain.
How many is that?
98 left.
Ah!
no touching of hands, it's just the string.
Just the string, is it?
Just gonna do this now and take 2.
Seconds.
I've got time for 2 more.
You've got 50 seconds.
Oh.
Last one! Last one! No!
Put the ball down.
No!
That was disappointing, but I've never worked with ping pongs before.
I mean, I sort of feel like we've just seen a documentary about sheepdogs at opposite ends of their life cycle.
That was really hard. There's just too many ping pong balls and they're very, very light.
Well, I just had no idea you could ask for other stuff. I didn't even begin to think you could just go, oh, can I have a pair of scissors?
I would say we did offer you scissors as well, Paul. We genuinely did. Everyone got an offer of them for cutting the string.
I'm sorry, Paul. My concerns are more fundamental. I don't know why you didn't think to go a bit faster.
I wouldn't change anything. I would do the same again, but quicker.
Yeah.
He did 11 trips up and down, not always just with one ball, sometimes with 2. He covered over a kilometre. You got 27 balls, Sian 8.
Woohoo!
And Paul got the ball, the 1 ball. So there we go.
Oh, no. I just remembered something.
Yeah.
We haven't factored in my special ball.
No, we haven't factored in his special ball.
OK, I might just do this lot and then... No! No! No!
It does change things.
Don't tell me I herded that ball.
No, only Joe and Lou herded the special one, so they go down from 51 to 25.5, which means Iain, with 27...
Whoa!
Gets 5 points!
Up you go for the final task of the show! Alex.
Greg.
What is the final task of the show? Who's going to read it for us?
Iain Stirling, please. I think he looks
lovely.
nice. Off you go, Iain.
Recreate the scene in the box. You will parade past it once and must be touching the person in front of you throughout the parade. Most accurate scene recreation wins. You have 200 seconds after the parade.
So if everyone could take 1 step backwards...
Do you want me to do some parade music?
Yes, please.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
You must touch me at all times, thank you. Thank you, back to your places.
Oh.
And that is the end of the parade. You have 200 seconds starting now.
Oh,
do you want to do?
Quick, you want to get Paul to tidy those up?
Struggling, Joe?
A little bit. Oh, my God, right. And then, there we are.
I don't remember it!
Oh, I did parade you past it.
You at the front and you went too quick and they were all got longer.
They were all got longer.
Paul, how confident do you feel at this stage?
You know me.
Do you like abstract art?
You're doing it, I do.
Quick! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away.
please come down here and let's see how that's affected the final scores. Right, all good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Shall I show you what the scene was in the box, first of all? So they were trying to replicate that scene, Greg. This is what they did. I think it's worth looking at Joe first. He's drawn in the pockets.
Yeah.
Wrapped the pump. No one was expecting him to use the pump.
I'm thinking you really like that one.
I just very, very keen on it.
It's the way you said wrap the pump. It is good though, Joe. It is good.
Ian's next.
OK.
Boom, smashed it.
It's very clearly a good representation of the picture, but Joe did some lovely pockets, so clearly it's not as good.
Paul next.
Right.
A little boat.
It's quite a jump down. Oh, my God.
3 balls in the correct position.
I mean, it's not an unpleasant picture to look at, is it?
We can see Lou next.
OK. Jesus Christ.
Now.
That looks like a poo under some traffic lights to me.
Here is Sian Gibson's attempt. It's quite confusing, that one.
I didn't work out that the green bit was the paper.
No way.
Have you noticed the triangle, the big pink circular triangle?
Triangle.
Yes, with an interesting additional probe on it, isn't it?
OK.
I'm going to give 5 points to Joe. I'm giving 4 points to Ian. And I'm going to give the others an incredibly charitable 2 points each.
OK. It's one of the closest episodes so far. We have Joe and Lou tied in second place, but the winner with 21 points is Ian!
No! Iain Stirling is the winner! Please, go and fetch your faces! So what have we learned today? We've learned that if Quentin Tarantino is running out of ideas for his next violent film, he only needs to get a bottle of ketchup and call Paul Sinha's agent. Because... But also we've learned that Iain Stirling has won. Well done again to him, and I look forward to seeing you next time. I really do. Goodbye!
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.